Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit hard toward the right side, but taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher.
Up next for the Tigers, catcher Alex
Standing
Avila.
in, Alex Avila comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at. Skied in the air to you're in a tie ball game.
There we go.
Brett Lauren.
Ball 1-0. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up the throw. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game, and you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
And he lays off for ball 1. Sanchez readying the 1-1. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he fans on the barehanded attempt, so that ought to be scored as a bunt single.
Well, Matt, maybe this bunt is a sign of things to come. This offense has been struggling. They've been shut down most of the game. Maybe they're changing their game plan. Drop a bunt, play a little small ball. We'll see what they do the rest of the inning.
So here is Avisail Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here it comes, 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
First and second here with nobody out.
It's just a fadey wavy.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Wow.
Looking up is Upton. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run.
On the return.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 5 on the year, and the Sox will move out.
Talked about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those really ugly innings.
Here's Peter Borges standing in. As he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Way out in front.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll be a base hit here for Borges. So the 9-hole hitter comes through with the base hit, and that brings up the top of the order now with nobody out.
Well, we've watched him dip below 230 in this cold streak. He started off the season okay. That single right there, maybe that turns him around and gets him going in the right direction.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all.
The left fielder, number 53.
Oh my.
Trying to pick things up where we left
Really?
off. Melky Cabrera.
Oh
1 for
my
2 with a
God.
double on his line thus far.
Heads
Now
up,
a swing
Gavin.
and a fly
Oh
ball.
my.
And no one will track it down. 3 runs already home here. Line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a slider just about gets
Oh, there he
away
is.
from him there as it runs in a
Oh.
bit too close for comfort.
Okay.
The 1-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, he definitely rushed
first
himself on
baseman,
that
number
return throw to
79.
first there,
Jose
and he threw it away.
Abreu.
They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Hmm. Son Aston. Somebody's Gemsy.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. Sanchez pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Presley will start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A little bouncer. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. hits this one hard the other way. Moncada has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Todd Frazier.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. Here it comes. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Another 0-2 home. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's
Now
4
batting,
strikeouts in the
catcher.
first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box now, Giovanni Soto. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball to short. Iglesias is there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Brett
Digging in
Lawrie.
to try it again. Brett Lawrie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the 3rd out. Down in order go the White Sox, but they're on top by a count of 3-0.
Oh, right, I know. I am streaming though. So I'm gonna keep it on.
Back here on the south side of Chicago. White Sox on top in this one, but before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Cabrera going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Tigers are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Here's J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
He'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there to try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Stepping in now, Andrew Romine. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Digging in once again, Tyler Collins. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it. So he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First pitch on its way. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And Melky's throw will not be in time. He's in there safely at third.
Now that line drive was hard to even follow off the bat. Seemed like it was moving at the speed of light, and ShowTrack tells us it nearly was. The exit velocity over 120 miles an hour, so put that right up there with the hardest hits we've ever recorded.
President Swamp.
So now the White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon.
Wow.
So to leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the two runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Zach Putnam is going to have his work cut out for him here. Two runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are. Jose Iglesias will be the first to face him here, as he'll stand in with two men in scoring position and only one away. From the stretch, on the ground up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only one away.
Avila.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch on its way to Avila. Started that swing a bit too early.
With two strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. And wouldn't this be something if he could work out of this with that 1-run lead still in check?
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Standing in now, Alex Presley. No hits to this point. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 0-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. Stretch time here on the south side of Chicago. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 2. Ready once again, Yoan Moncada.
And leading off for the White Sox.
And to take over on the mound and start the home
Your
7th.
attention, please. Now pitching for Detroit, number 21, Mark Lowe.
Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
And this is on the ground for Kinsler at second. And Kinsler will flip it on to first for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Avisail Garcia will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. That's wide, 2-0. And he shoots this back into center field for a base hit.
2-0 count. You're looking for your pitch. He does a nice job. Got a pitch, drove it, and got the base hit to the outfield.
Peter Borges.
Here's Peter Borges standing in as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
What's so funny?
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Has a look, now the pitch. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. A man left for the White Sox. They're up 3-2. Nate Jones has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Nate Jones.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Career numbers against Nate Jones. He's gone 3 for 6.
Ian Kinsler.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. High in the air out to center field. Borges is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Upton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. The 0-1 on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And Upton won't chase that one. It's 1-2. Now the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
He'll try again. 1-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Miguel Cabrera. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good cut that time by Cabrera, but he couldn't come up with it. It's 0-2.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a liner, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on.
What's going on?
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. 1-2. Here it comes. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready for another chance? Melky Cabrera. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
The pitch. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch coming now to Cabrera. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. bases are empty, one man out.
I'm still here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. One out, nobody on. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Here's Todd Frazier now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they still lead it 3-2. David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
David Robertson.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 5.
J.D. Martinez.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. A 1 pitch on its way. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
The 1-2 pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season. And the Tigers have come back to tie things at 3.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Now batting, third baseman, Andrew Romine.
Into the box, Andrew Romine, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Tyler Collins.
Striding in once again, Tyler Collins. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted into center field. And Borges will take this one in for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 1, Jose Iglesias.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 2 for 6. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. 1-0 pitch on the way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and the inning is over. But the Tigers are able to knock things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the 9th. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto, now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field.
Wow. Still in the losing column. Wow.
Game over.
Tigers are now an even 25-25 record now.
For Giovanni Soto. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
4-3.
Not a lot of runs put on the board in
Wow.
this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big
Wow.
hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
4-3. Wow. Tigers are now 25-25 in the return. Wow. Now 25-25.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, Avisail Garcia plated 3 runs on the day, leading the White Sox to victory against Detroit 4-3. Chris Colabello had a home run and 3 RBIs, leading Cleveland past the Royals 5-1. It was their 7th straight victory. Also from Cleveland, right fielder Lonnie Chisenhall is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with knee inflammation. The Rays amassed 14 hits in the game as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 9-1. Chasen Shreve got his 2nd W of the season as the Pinstripes took care of the A's 6-4. Sin-Shu Chu was clutch with the bat in his hands, driving in 5 runs on 3 hits, helping the Rangers to 4. The Red Sox snapped their 5-game losing streak as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. The Orioles cracked 14 hits overall as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-1. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 5-3. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they bested the visiting Padres 1-0. The Reds knocked out 10 hits as a team as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 6-0. The Arizona Diamondbacks swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-4. The Pirates launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Mets 7-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. John Gray earned the win, his 4th this season, as the Rockies downed the Cardinals 5-2. They now have 6 straight victories. Wilson Contreras picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame, helping the Cubs down the Dodgers 5-3. The San Francisco Giants had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Braves 6-5. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
We're now 25-25, only 10 games back. We need a sip sipe. The Tigers record are now 25-25. Just only 10 games back. Alright guys, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another.